My name is Carol Stambaugh, and I'm the Executive Director of the Arizona chapter of the National Association of Social Workers. You know, when I first started my career, I don't know that I saw myself being the head of an association, but I definitely knew that I wanted to do things at a higher level. And I think that's one of the things that I really enjoy about what I do, is the difference that I make happens at a higher level. I'm able to help my members and help my social workers make a bigger difference in their professional lives. You know, when I first started as executive director of an association, I think I was excited, I was scared, I was nervous, and to be honest, the whole first year was pretty intimidating. I sometimes didn't know if I would even last after the first year. And then something happened at about 1 year when I really understood my role and I understood the power of what I was doing. And from then on, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I really loved what I do, and even still, I get up in the morning and I enjoy going to work every day. And that's a gift I think that a lot of people don't have, and I'm so thankful that I do have that. I always think that my career path to where I am now is like the windiest road anywhere. You know, I am a clinically trained social worker. I started doing social work with clients. I did therapy, I did case management, I worked with some very vulnerable people early on. And everything that I did, I think, really has a hand in what I do today. I started doing clinical, I then realized that I wanted to make a difference in an agency level, and so I became the executive director of a nonprofit 501c3 agency, and then became the executive director of the Association of NASW. You know, there are two people that come to mind that really had a big inspiration for me. One of them was the president of NASW, who actually hired me as the executive director. He was the president at the time. His name's Mark Clark. And Mark had been an association executive himself. And he told me, Carol, you really need to get involved with AZSAE. And you need to learn about association management. And I listened to that, and I did it. And I am so glad I did, because I think if I hadn't been involved with AZSAE, if I hadn't had the training and the camaraderie that I've had with my fellow colleagues here, I don't think that I would be doing the kind of work that I'm doing. I really attribute a lot of my success to Mark. Another person that I really looked up to, and I didn't know her well, was LaDonna Courtney. And she's a former AZSAE president. She passed away during my presidency of AZSAE. And I remember talking to her on several occasions, and I looked up to her, and I wanted to be the type of leader that she was. And so while I didn't know her long, and while I didn't know her well, I do think that she had an influence on me as an association executive. The words of wisdom that I have for people who want to be in leadership positions is to, I think, find something you enjoy. Find an issue, find something that you care about. Because it's really important when you're in a leadership position to have a true passion for and a true appreciation and love for what you're doing. And so I really would encourage people to do that, to find what it is they care about. And then also I would say to talk with other people who are doing the same thing, to find a mentor. Find someone else who's doing exactly what you want to do. Learn from them. Figure out how they came into their path, and just soak up as much as you can from that person.